Will our rookie find any way possible to take over the helm in 2024? Welcome back to Vikes Vibes. This is DJ. This is your place for Vikings content. Here we are. The Vikings. We we have a quarterback and a quarterback in the waiting. Both are new to the team. One being quarterback JJ McCarthy, and one being the veteran Sam Darnold. So we all know at this point, Sam Darnold will be quarterback one starting week one. But I think it's going to be a challenge for him to hold on to it. I think, but how long can he hang on? Well, I think that answer is very simple, but on the other hand, it's very complicated at the same time. Now, let me kind of break it down for you. Trading up to number 10 to select JJ McCarthy, we know Kevin O'Connell does not want to rush him into the starting role. But JJ McCarthy, I don't think that he is the kind of quarterback that is just going to want to sit at QB2 for very long. The way he thinks and the work he puts in, he's going to try his best to show he is the best quarterback on the team. He is a big time competitor. Wherever he's gone, he's won. He won state in high school. He won the state or the college football championship with Michigan. So like in Michigan, he was able to take the starting job away from a winning quarterback in Cade McNamara, and he was just better in all the areas Harbaugh compared in those two, McNamara and McCarthy. So JJ wants to start, and he wants to win, and likely in that order. Now, head coach Kevin O'Connell wants to win and put the best quarterback on the field, most likely in that order. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sam Darnold is a smart quarterback and is a veteran with starting experience. But from that starting experience, it doesn't look like he is set to be great for the Vikings with a record of 21-35 and 59.7 completion percentage. Now, you could argue, well, here he's going to have all the weapons at his disposal: Jefferson, Addison, Aaron Jones. So it could be totally different here, but as his history so far, it doesn't look very good. I think that Kevin O'Connell, it's with him, it's kind of about decision making and getting rid of the ball quickly. The belief is that Sam Darnold is capable of having good games, but to think of him turning into a dominant quarterback is, I mean, to a lot of people and to me, it feels unrealistic at this point. There's a lot of talk lately that a lot of people are predicting McCarthy to have the quarterback one job no later than November. Now, that's going back to another thing that came out, I don't know, a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know. Former GM Rick Spielman, he said that by week 7, right after our bye week, going into the Detroit game at home. He thinks that McCarthy will start week 7 against the Lions. Now, I mean, it's a former GM. I mean, he knows the Vikings, I guess, but I mean, it's all smoke. It's all opinion. It you just take it with a grain of salt. But you know, with all these other people saying this, remember what I said in my video of breaking down our schedule. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I mean, the stuff I said in that is uh things that I said before anything else was said like this. So go check out that video of me breaking down our schedule. Yeah, go to YouTube and subscribe, hit the bell, and go check out that video. So, speaking of the schedule, if you look at it, it shows that Darnold, he needs to get off to a good start versus the Giants week 1 because you know, week 2 and week 3, San Francisco and Houston, those 2 games, San Francisco and Houston, I honestly think that those might be 2 of the toughest games that we have this year. Honestly, the last thing KOC wants is for his team to be 0-3 going into Green Bay week 4. That's the last thing we want. In one article I've read, they say the earliest we'll see McCarthy is week 4, but more than likely in week 7 when we come back from our bye week and host the Lions, like Rick Spielman said. And even if Darnold is still the starter, he is not likely to hold on to the job by week 9, where they say by then McCarthy will have shown that he understands fully what he needs to do and be the better quarterback. They believe that's when the JJ McCarthy era will begin. I guess, we'll see. JJ's fate for this year, I think it fully lands in Sam Darnold's hands. I guess we'll see. Maybe Sam Darnold will shock us all. But in my honest opinion, I don't see Darnold as the starter all season long. According to Sports Illustrated, Connor Orr, he has a huge prediction involving the quarterback situation in Minnesota. He predicts that the Vikings will trade quarterback Sam Darnold at the trade deadline in November, moving JJ McCarthy to quarterback 1 for the Vikings. That could mean Darnold failed, but also Kevin O'Connell could just be convinced McCarthy is ready. When I think about it, about this whole prediction, I'm almost I almost think that if KOC thinks JJ McCarthy is ready by then, and Sam Darnold hasn't failed, actually doing good, and that could be a better situation for trading Sam Darnold, because that means we might be able to get more for him in a trade. You see where I'm going? I'm not saying I would for sure trade him. I'm just saying that if that's the case, that's my thoughts. If we are gonna, if we know for a fact JJ McCarthy is ready, and I fully have trust in KOC's process and to know when he's ready. So if by then, by the trade deadline, if KOC is like, okay, this guy's ready, okay, let's pull the trigger and trade Sam Darnold and at least see what we can get for him. You know, it's just all opinion and it's all just kind of smoke. So just my thoughts. What are your thoughts on all this? Then let me know in the comments. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell for future videos to get notified. And I'm on all podcast platforms for audio only if you want to listen. So, yeah, go check that out. Subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.